Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. This week, we're going to read some stories that have to do with a holiday that's coming up. Do you think you know what holiday is coming up? Do you want a hint? This holiday is in the month of April. We're in the month of April, boys and girls, and we have a special holiday coming up next weekend. Do you think you know what it is? Yeah, you're right. It's Easter. Can everybody say the word Easter with me? Easter. So this week we're going to read some different stories. Some days we're going to read an Easter story. Some days we won't read an Easter story. But we're going to start our week out today with a book that is one of my favorites. It is called No Carrots for Harry. Now, No Carrots for Harry isn't really an Easter story, but I like it because around Easter, you might hear of a guy called the Easter Bunny. And this book is about a little bunny named Harry. So we're going to read this story today. And do you want to know something, boys and girls? This is actually one of the books from when I was a little girl. I even see my mom's handwriting in it with my name. So it's a book I've had for a really long time. So our story today is called No Carrots for Harry by Jean Legerman and pictures by Frank R. So Jean is the author. She wrote the words. And Frank is the illustrator. He drew the pictures. Let's get started. No Carrots for Harry. Harry never ate carrots. He was offered a carrot for breakfast, and he would politely say, "No, thank you." If he was offered a carrot for lunch, he would say, "I never eat carrots." If he was offered a carrot at dinner, he would cry, "Yuck, I hate carrots." Do you see him right there? There he is. Oh, he looks really, really mad. Boys and girls, do you like carrots? Raise your hand at home if you like eating carrots. I like eating carrots. And do you know who else at my house likes carrots? Theo. Do you remember Theo, our guinea pig? Theo, our guinea pig, he eats a lot of my carrots here. He's actually over in the corner now, so if you ever hear any noises, it's usually who it's from. No, Harry did not like carrots, but he loved sweet grass tarts. Ooh. Now, in this story, they refer to something as sweet grass tarts. And you might say, what is that? Can I tell you what it is? It's kind of like a pie. Have you ever had pie, boys and girls? Do you like pie? Yeah, Harry does too. Harry doesn't want anything to do with these carrots. He just wants this sweet grass tart. Do you see it in the window right there? Yeah, it looks like a pie, doesn't it? One day, Harry's family was invited to Aunt Prue's house for dinner. Just before Papa Rabbit knocked at the door, he said, "Children, mind whatever Aunt Prue says." Harry and his brothers and sisters, they promised. "Yes, Papa," they all said. Look, there's all of his brothers and sisters, and they're going to their aunt's house. They just knocked on this door right here. That's where she lives. Let's see what happens when they go inside. Then Mama Rabbit said, "And remember, children, you must eat all that is set in front of you. All of it." Harry could smell the sweet grass tarts baking. So along with his brothers and his sisters, he promised. "Yes, Mama," he said. So there they all are, and there's Aunt Prue. Ooh, has that ever happened to you before? Has anybody, maybe mom or dad, told you you had to eat everything on your plate before you got to eat something really good, like maybe a really yummy dessert, maybe like a piece of cake or a brownie? They said you have to eat your food first. That's what they said to the bunnies. They had to eat all of their food for them to get to that sweet grass tart that they keep talking about. While they played before dinner, all Harry could think about was the taste of sweet grass tarts. But he had to eat his dinner before his dessert. He hoped he would like it. "Dinner is ready," called Aunt Prue. And there they are. Look, there's the adults. It looks like they're sitting at a table, and the kids are over here. They're all playing, but they're getting ready to eat dinner. So let's see what happens next. Harry looked at his plate. Oh no, there, with fine cabbage leaves and sweet green peas and lacy parsley, sat a big, fat, crisp orange. Do you know what it is before I even show you the picture? Anybody think they know what it is? Oh, it's a carrot. Oh no. Do you remember from the beginning of the book what vegetable did this bunny not like? You're right, carrots. Harry does not eat carrots. This could be a problem. Harry nibbled through the cabbage, and when they were gone, the carrot actually seemed larger. It was crouched next to the peas, just waiting. So it looks like all of his bunny brothers and sisters, they're doing a really good job eating their carrots. They're probably going to get that dessert, but I don't know about Harry, boys and girls. Do you think he's going to get it? Harry ate the sweet green peas one by one, very, very slowly, until they were gone. The carrot, which had grown much larger, hunched its shoulders against the lacy parsley. Do you see its carrot? Man, there's still a lot of it left. My carrot keeps growing, Harry whispered to his mother. No whispering at the table, scolded Aunt Prue. Sorry, said Harry. Oh no, I don't know, boys and girls. I just don't think Harry's going to be able to get his dessert. He won't eat this carrot. Would you eat the carrot? What if you didn't like carrots? I think I would eat it. I mean, I like carrots, but even if I didn't, I'd eat it to get the dessert. He picked up the dainty sprig of parsley and chewed each tiny leaf cluster as he watched the carrot slowly and slowly grow larger. Now, boys and girls, here's what I think about this book. I think they keep saying that the carrot grows larger, but do you think this is just in his mind? Do you think he's just thinking this because he doesn't want to eat the carrot so badly that every page this carrot gets a little bigger? I think so. All around the table, the other plates were empty. Everyone was waiting for Harry to eat the carrot. He tried to smile at Aunt Prue. No sweet grass tarts for naughty little rabbits who don't eat their carrots, said Aunt Prue. And in my book, you can see they're all sitting at the table. Everybody's done except for Harry. And there's Aunt Prue, and she told him, no way. You can't get that dessert if you don't eat your carrot. Harry's whiskers quivered. His ears wilted sadly. No sweet grass tarts? Oh man, look how happy his brothers and sisters are. What do you think? You think he's gonna try it? I hope so. Aunt Prue went to the kitchen. She brought back a large plate filled with tarts. She passed a tart to each rabbit except for Harry. There's Harry. Everybody's enjoying their dessert, and he's just still sitting there with that carrot. Can you believe it? As Harry watched all the others eating sweetgrass tarts, he became very angry. It's all your fault, he yelled at the carrot. Everyone around the table just stared. Harry snatched the carrot off of the plate. He snapped it in half. Then, because he was still so angry, he bit that carrot hard. Do you see him? He does look a little angry, doesn't he? Yeah. I'd be angry too if everyone at the table was eating dessert except me. Juice trickled down his chin. He put out his tongue to lick it off. Said Harry. Carrots actually taste good. And he tried another bite. Man, can you believe that? All of that complaining through our entire story, and he likes the carrots. Boys and girls, does this remind you of another story that we might have read in class a couple of months ago? I'll give you a hint. This guy didn't want to eat some sort of eggs. Do you remember? Yeah, do you remember when we read Green Eggs and Ham? And we read that whole story. And he told Sam I Am he would not eat them. And at the end, he liked them when we had him in class. It kind of reminds me of that. So if you're ever at your table with your family eating dinner and they give you something new that you haven't had before, you should never go, ew, yuck, if you haven't tried it. You're right, you might not like it, But how will you know if you don't try it? You have to try things. So it's really important that you at least try what's on your plate, because you know what? You might like it. I know a lot of times that happens to us at snack at school, doesn't it, boys and girls? We might have something and you think, I don't think I'm gonna like that. And Mrs. Riley or Mrs. Keggy or Mrs. Carney tell you, just try it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. And you know what? Most of the time after you try it, you do like it, don't you? All right, should we get back to our story? Let's see what happens. Aunt Prue smiled and said, save the last tart for Harry. Yay. So look, there's Harry's tart. He finally got to eat it at the end of our story. So that's our story for today, called No Carrots for Harry. What'd you think of that book? Is that a good book to start off our Easter week? Would you give it a thumbs up, a sideways thumbs, or a thumbs down? Go ahead and pick, and I will see you tomorrow with another story. Bye, boys and girls.